Hey guys, it's Dark Architect 18 back here with another YouTube video, and today we are doing the Daisen video. So I thought this was a great game in the Daisen to showcase on the channel because one, it shows what I wanted, and two, I thought it showed just everything that I wanted for the Daisen and its true capabilities. So before I start, make sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Also, becoming a member if you want to. There's tier 1, 2, and tier 3 memberships, so don't be shy if you want to do that. If not, no worries. But yeah, we're going to jump straight into it. And so we got a, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 9. So we got a smaller sized battle here. So it's a 7v7 on... can't think of the map name off the top of my head, but yeah, so basically we got a really good game in the Daisen, so it's really gonna show the secondaries and what you can really do with it. So for this build I'm running Kondo with Haruna and Franz von Hipper. So this is all secondary focus, so this goes out to 10.8 kilometers secondaries for both of those types of secondaries. I think one of them's like 4.8 second reload, and then the other one's 6.4 second reload. So pretty decent for the secondaries for Japanese. You're going to also notice this game I was lagging. Well, actually not me myself, but the server itself was lagging. And it was really kind of throwing me off. So I think that also is something to really show, is that I still had a great game, even though one, it was a really difficult game to play. And it just shows the struggle for, you know, how I'm trying to get the game sometimes, and lags like this sometimes. It's not very often, but or whatever is going on, but I just wanted to point that out to you guys, that you're going to see that in this game occasionally. So, but anyways, Daisen's a really good ship. It's got 16-inch guns. It's got, so it's got 4x2, or not 4x2. It's got, yeah, 4x2, 410s. So they're 16.1-inch guns. They have a reload of 29 seconds. I think the 180-degree turn time is like 35 or 39 seconds, somewhere around there, for the 180s for the turret traverse. So it's decent. There you go with the lag, or the server right there. So we're going to get these secondaries engaged. I'm going to shoot some torps. Also, the torps are, it's, what is it, 4x2, so you got 8 torps. So 2 racks of 4 on either side, so you have 8 and 8, so 16 torps total if you're going to fire, you know, 8 on one side and 8 on the other side. So it's pretty good overall. The secondaries, you're going to notice, are really solid for what they are as the Japanese battleships, and they really just start fires pretty good. I mean, especially this one for the Daisen. I mean, the Heisen's not too bad for secondaries as well. I definitely wouldn't recommend it unless you have another, you know, you're just kind of messing around with the builds and stuff. But overall, most of the Japanese battleships are accuracy, sniper, long range kind of battleships. I would actually say that's like 95% of them, 97% of them. A couple of them that might be viable, like the Heisen and I guess the Daisen, but those are probably the only two that I can think of that are really potentially good for secondaries. So we're going to push up. We push back here towards Alaska. We notice the Musashi in front of us, so we are going to back up. We're going to try to take some shots at this Alaska to get him out of here, because he was really a pest at the beginning of the game, so we got rid of him. We're going to keep backing up. We are going to do some secondary targeting with the main back here, so we're going to just reverse here, which, I mean, I kind of pushed too much initially, so see, so that Musashi's firing at me. I got a main right there, so I got to turn hard in and point my nose towards this main and then try to get some shots off against this main and this Yamato coming around. So we're going to try to send some torps up towards the top, towards this main, keep backing up. But we're doing a good job so far. I mean, managing multiple ships with these crossfires and ensuring that we're doing the most damage we can while we're helping this team out. Our team's got 2 of the caps, so we got the C cap and the D cap. B cap is still being contested, I think, or not contested, but it's probably going to be capped by the enemy at some point. And then the A cap, the enemy also has. So we're going to back up here. We're going to get these secondaries going. I sent some torps initially back there when I was backing up initially. I'm going to take some shots at this main, see what we got here. So that was like 3,000 right there. But we're going to try to turn hard because we got the Yamato. We got the main right to the north of us. And then we got the Musashi to our right, so our northeast. And we have 2 ships. So we got the main and the Yamato coming around from the south, right around the island. So we're going to try to get these guys out of here. Try to take focus at this main, maybe get some torps off potentially. So far so good with the Daisen. You're going to notice the secondaries, the fires are really going to start going up. I do have the first, what is it, steel mod on. So that's the, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it's either the, I don't know, the legendary one or the one after it. Essentially, there's 2 different steel upgrades. So there's one for the first one for 2,000 steel, and then there's another one for, I think, like 2,500 or something steel. So that helps you with your reload. For your secondaries, every 30,000 damage you get, that'll increase your reload, or not increase, but decrease your reload, so that you can get more shells in the air with your secondaries. So that's pretty helpful, I thought. So you'll see that purple icon above my main battery on the bottom right of my screen, so that secondary consumable marked ×4. The bottom right corner is what I'm talking about, if you don't know. But we're going to try to back off and let this Musashi kind of push up. I noticed the main to the north of me, so he's behind the island, so I'm going to try to back up. I'm going to try to shoot torps here to the north, assuming he goes forward. You just saw it took me a little bit to kind of get those torps running. Server's acting up again, which is honestly kind of frustrating. So yeah, this was actually a pretty good game we got from the stream today. So I was like, this is perfect. I was just about done with the stream, so I was really hoping to get a game that I could put up for you guys on YouTube for one of the ships that I'm working on. And yeah, that's what I like. You know, I always like to put up games that are representative of the ship and its capabilities and what I think it can do. And then I want to showcase it to you guys, and then make sure I put, you know, all that information in the description. So I'm going to make sure to put the commander build and the skills and inspirations and modifications in there, so you guys have the full build if you want to reference it. Also, let me know in chat what you guys think of the build, what you guys run, whether you run, you know, a full accuracy, secondaries. You know, I'm always curious to hear what you guys run as well, so don't be shy. And I was like conversing and chatting it up with you guys, because it's always a fun time to get other people's opinions and see how they're running things, and maybe they'll give you an aha moment where you're like, oh, maybe I should run that instead, and then you run it and you're like, wow, this is crazy good. Because technically, the other build that I was running was full secondaries, but it was with ARP Haruna, Franz von Hipper, and I think that Pan American battleship commander, I believe. So I was doing full secondaries again with this. So, and that went out to, I think, 11.2. This is a 10.8 kilometer secondary build. So, they're pretty close in terms of range, but I was like, why not try Kondo? I can get better concealment. I can get my secondaries out to 10.8. I can make sure to run, I think, Fight Fire with Fire for my legendary skill. So overall, I thought it was really well how I planned this out, and the commander build and everything. So, yeah. Overall, the ship is pretty tanky, but if you go broadside kind of like that, or give slight angle and you're getting shot at by a battleship, you're definitely going to go down. You're going to also notice one other thing is the damage is going to rise significantly for a while, just because of what the secondaries did to the main right there. So we're going to end this game well off, and actually quite surprised with the medals. So we're at high caliber, and another medal is going to pop up pretty soon. So I'm pretty satisfied with this game. I hope you guys are as well. There we go with the Wither, which is the other surprise in a battleship with its secondaries going off. We got 270 secondary hits in a Japanese battleship, which is insane in that fact, because one, you usually don't run secondary builds in Japanese battleships, and two, it's just great because you don't see that kind of thing in World of Warships Legends, with games like that. Usually see secondary games in German battleships or French battleships, usually. Maybe the Americans, like the Massachusetts or the Arkansas, but beyond that, it's pretty few and far between in terms of the battles you see that from. So, yeah, make sure to hit that like button. We're closing in on 1,700 subscribers. Would like to hit that, within the next month or so, or less, preferably less. But hope you guys enjoy the game. We got 225,000 damage, and the Daisen Wither high caliber, 2,500 XP, 186,000 with the premium account. And yeah, this is Dark Architect 18. I'm out. Hope everyone has a good day. Thanks for tuning into the YouTube video, and we got some more content coming, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video. Thanks. Peace. Bye.